Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. Now, our medium gates aren't looking too bad. I still haven't hooked up those. Our medium gates aren't looking too bad. Our capacity through here is pretty good, but I think ultimately I'm going to have to open these as well. So let's just open it up now. Get the appropriate number of staff in here. So if we grab some more security, that's what I've got. Let's hire some more. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and we'll reject all of these. So now if we go to these guys, train a little bit over there. We'll train a little bit over here. Okay, we'll move on over this way. We'll give a bit of training over here, a bit of training over there. That's going to be good. Okay, all good. So now that's up and running. We needed more janitors, I believe. Yeah, let's grab a fair bit more janitors. Staff, add some janitors to the mix. There, 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 and there. Check the others. We'll go to the janitors over here in our staff. We'll train them up a little bit more, get our janitors doing the right thing also. There we go. Good. So hopefully that works. There's a fair bit more capacity running through here now in terms of security. So hopefully that works fairly well. We do need to make sure that our money does not stagnate. Let's have a quick look at what's happening with our flight schedule. It seems like we've got a pretty decent schedule of flights going. We can certainly do with a little bit more. There's smaller Trinity flights. The smaller flights are pretty comprehensive though. Number of aircraft sizes, the small ones. I can of course go to Tuesday and say, well guys, let's confirm one extra one to come in there. I can do a bit of a manual one. I've got one for the manual, so that's all good. Look at this guy. Okay, this is a pretty big one. So how many? If I have a look at, say, the big one is ready. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I want to replace the other one. If I'm having a look at this, right? Yeah. So that's basically saying we probably needed one more in there. I can move. If I move this one over by one, but then it's going to be very close to this though. But yeah, moving, or if I move that one over by one, yeah, if I move this one over by one, the whole thing will actually work. And then I just need to remember that I want 3 in between. Yeah, I think that's going to be appropriate. So this is running out this way. It's going to come into that slot, I believe. Good. Okay, awesome. I just want to make sure that we keep running a fair number of flights so that we don't have issues with our finances. Our finances will only do really well if we continue to have a pretty full-on schedule. It's just a little closer than it should have been. But the rest is looking pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Got the bird strike thing here as well. Okay. Bathrooms, ever so quickly, and a little bit more sprucing up over here, and then lounges. So let me grab some of these guys. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of this. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, that's going to be fine. I'll slot one in there. Something like this. Yeah, that's good. Gonna look nice. Alternatively, what I can do is I'm going to take these out and do the other little hedge thing. This hedge thing. I'll do that. just so it's kind of a little bit more closed off. And what I'll do is I'll put some bins out at the front here. There, so before you join any of these queues, you can pop your stuff into the bin. I'll trim that one back just a tad. Yeah, that's good. There we go. That's good. Do we need a bit of seating or something over here? I don't really think so. So we've got a little bit of extra room here. I don't think we need a bathroom or anything like that. Let's put a bit of a floor in there. So what was our flooring arrangement over here? That one. So let's transition from the one to the other with our arrangement around there. There we go. All the way through there, and I'm kind of tempted to run an extra line. Like so. Yeah, that's good. And there. And around here. Yeah, let's do that. That's okay. And now what we'll do is we'll do this piece. There we go. And that's the nice transition from the one side to the other side. Yeah, same design. And that just goes into the standard setup that we've got on this side. I do want to get ready for our lounges there, but maybe before we do so, I'll quickly do a bathroom here. This little setup on this side, also a little bit more interesting. Typically, I do wonder whether you would do maybe something in here to make better use of that space. Typically, you would see that, I think. But anyway, that's okay. Let's leave that be for the time being. Go quickly have a look at R&D. Did we finish? All projects are completed. Thank you. So now we've got a number of administrators, and we can probably assign it to some of these things. So what are we? Let's have a look at this. So upkeep cost reduction, 5% operations cost reduction per assigned administrator. Then salary cost reduction, repair cost reduction, and increased construction speed. That's never going to happen. Reduce project time, no need for that. Passenger satisfaction boost, staff productivity boost, and marketing. What does marketing actually do? Increase passenger spending at food and shop fronts also attracts visitors to the airport. Not sure. Airline relations, high security alert, 5% reduce the risk of security incident. We might do that. Supplier discount. That's not bad. And then union relations. I'm sure we're going to want to do that. In order for us to make an informed decision, let's have a look at where our expenses actually lies. So our expenses is operations, operating costs, and then we've got staff salaries. So operating cost is enormously more than staff salaries, okay? And that's for predominantly operating cost. That operating cost is huge. So we are going to focus all of our interest at that space there. So go back in here and say upkeep cost, repair cost, salary cost. Let's go back, repair cost. So it's not operating costs. Go back. Distribute evenly amongst the runways. Upkeep cost reduction. Repair cost. Oh, no. So it's this thing. Operations cost reduction. Absolutely. Pop in a number of administrators into this. 5 of them. That's going to be absolutely critical. Then, passengers start productivity. These things I don't worry too much about. Union relations is probably important, so we'll put some 4 or what in there. 10% increased chance of winning a salary negotiation with a union. It doesn't actually... Okay, that's okay. Supplier... Actually, then let's do that. High security. Yeah, let's see. We haven't had any issues with the high security alert issues. Over here, for the time being, we're going to be okay. So now we're actually using our people, and hopefully we'll see a bit of a reduction in costs. So I'll quickly go and have a look at what our operating costs looks like at the moment. It's 9,200 per hour. It should be a reduction of 25%. Should have a 25% reduction, which means that it should be about 2,000, more than 2,000. Yeah, about 2,000, just over 2,000. So that should be really good if we can keep running it that way. That should be really awesome. These guys are loading up really quickly. And we should have everything on time. Now, money is starting to roll in yet again. Now, the next thing I wanted to do is terminal up it over here. Okay, so we'll just do terminal. There we go. Pop in a piece of wall like so. And my thoughts on this was we'll clear out the wall there. We'll expand our security zone. We do need to sort out our... Okay, so we'll expand our security zone. Kind of tempted to run a direct access from the lounge. Let's just get the... Well, we're going to do some different stuff there. So now we want to do a lounge. Airline lounges. So we are currently running about 3 of them. So what can we do in terms of airline lounges? If we do... We do about that much, right? And that... And that... And that. Now I'm kind of... We could probably make them a little bit bigger. Okay, let's... Let's demolish those and just kind of redo that a little bit. We do this. And we do that. Could have maybe brought it in a little bit more. Nah, I think that's... we don't necessarily need it to run all the way, though. Okay, hang on. So let's close off this one, and we'll close off that one. And now let's try that again. Okay, so a lounge on this side is going to be about that. And a lounge on this side is going to be about this. Do we do that and... Well, we'll have to. We'll have to. So let's clear that one out. Yeah, that's going to be way more efficient. Okay, and there we go. So now what we'll do is we'll have an access point here, an access point there, an access point there, and probably an access point somewhere over here. It'll be a fair bit more interesting, I think. Now, we need... Yeah, these lounges aren't huge, so maybe we'll do our best to try and do a little something like this. Okay, so if you do that one there, and you do a little bit of this, you could do this one over here on this side, and then you can do that. And this, yeah, that's going to be awesome. Actually, no, you need to move it a little bit over, something like that. Excellent. Now let's do our kind of, we'll need to do walls in between them. Just thinking, is that going to be feasible? We do this, right? Just to kind of split those off a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting one what we're doing here. If we do that, and then we'll do maybe something like this. That's not bad. We can continue to do some walls over here. That's okay. We'll do some more walls here. Yeah, that's okay. That's going to be fine. That's fine. That's perfect. I like that idea. That works pretty well for us, I think. Yeah, as a bit of a layout. So that's 4 different airline lounges, and that is slightly more interesting in terms of how they're working. Now, on the lounge, what do we still need? We need one of these things. So I'll kind of do it over here so people can kind of sit on that side. So we'll do that. We'll do probably this, that, and maybe something like that over there. And now what we also need to do is provide ourselves with some seating kind of arrangements. We'll go with some of the round ones over here. Okay. These guys are hooting at each other. Probably up to about maybe there. Or something like that, perhaps. There we go. And that should be able to do some nice chairs around this. Like so, like so. This one should be pretty reasonable. We should even be able to do this. There we go. So that looks pretty reasonable in terms of the seating arrangement. We could even do that. So that's pretty cool. And what we'll do is we'll add some sofas to the mix here. Oh, they also need maybe some of this stuff. So let me run maybe a couple of them over there. And then what we'll do is we'll do what kind of chairs do we have? Okay, so let's get our seating up here first, and then just one kind of set of sofas probably. Something like this, and yeah, that's okay. And what we'll do is we'll provide a little something like that, and maybe a table. Maybe a table over here somewhere. Okay, so something like that as our area. This side's not looking too bad, but anyway, that's a bit of a lounge setup over there. So now if we pick one of these guys, who's been with us the longest? Maybe someone like Coast to Coast has been with us pretty long. Forest as well. Let's grab Forest in this one. It's not closed at the moment. The Forest. The Forest is, yeah, the Forest Inn. I think that's a pretty cool little name. We can, of course, then do a more appropriate set of flooring. In a lounge, I'm kind of tempted to just do, oh, actually, a nice piece of wooden flooring wouldn't be too bad. So let's do a bit of wooden flooring that way. To about there. Well, actually, let's just do the wooden flooring for both of these, and then what we'll do is slightly different on the other side. I'm going to grab our stock standard one to run through there. Okay, like so, and we'll see about the rest of the flooring that goes in there. Plants and things like that, we could certainly add a little bit to the mix. And what I also wanted to do was grab a little bit of a decal. There's these decals for Forest. So if we do that, that's Forest Air. Okay. do that? Well, anyway, we'll just do a bit of a decal for forest air over there so people know forest is in here, the other one's in here, and then we'll find out whatever we're going to anyway put in here. But there we go. So that's some starting point. For us to kind of clean that up, let's put a little bit more window treatments in place. I'm kind of tempted to do the big one. Let's do it the other way around instead. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll do... Ooh, that's actually not bad at all here. Will that work? That looks pretty nice. And that'll look pretty nice there too. And we'll do that arrangement. Yes, that's pretty good. Similarly, we can probably do maybe a smaller variety on this side. Well, maybe something like that. At least it's okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Nope. Bring it in over there, and then we'll just fill out that little piece there. We can certainly provide the medium ones here. And is there a small one we can squeeze in? No, the small one's not going to work there. So that's going to be fine. But there you go. Basically, that's working as is. That is working as is. Let's quickly finish this off. This is a little overwhelming to me. The wooden flooring here. I don't quite like that. I'm gonna go with maybe that instead. Yeah, that's much better. Let's do the same thing on this side. And we will provide some additional plants and things. Do something like this and something like that probably. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. We'll do a little bit like this. Yeah, let's do something like that. And then what I also want to do is maybe put a bin in place in a few spots. There's a bin over there. Maybe there's a bin like over there. So at least there's some bins and stuff. So people can now do their thing, hang out in the lounge. I'm almost tempted to change the flooring of the other side to do a slightly different arrangement. Is it? Yeah, that's a bit of a darker color. So let's do that. So at least it's kind of sorting itself out a little bit. Let's do maybe something like this on this side. Okay, that's good. And maybe that one over here. And you know what? The one other thing that I thought might be better to do is get a bit of a tiled floor at the access point. Something like that. And then is there a slightly different tiled floor that we can use on this side? So if I then do that, I mean, that looks sensible to me. And then maybe what we'll do is something like that. That's pretty cool. And if we do this, right? If we say do that, and then I'm kind of thinking we need the very light one. It's the same, is that the same thing we're doing over there? Yeah, it's the same thing. If we then do the very light one, there'll be a bit of a contrast right there. That's okay. So for this one, a slightly darker color might be better. Yeah, that's okay. It's going to be fine. So that's a slightly more interesting. Now we can actually see the different ones. Our lounge is kind of working its thing out there. These are going well pretty quickly. What's our money looking like? We're struggling to get above that $1 million mark, but the airport is doing pretty well, and I think our rating is not quite at the 90%, but we're getting there. I do want us to get, but we're spending a lot of money on various different things over here. Now, what I also like to do is let's just make sure this time around I want to see about, I want to keep a fair bit of interest in if we do something like this, that's okay. I'll do a bit of a flower pot there and put something in on that side. Yeah, that's I don't mind that too much. We'll get some square tables over here this time around. We'll not put them up against the window exactly. We'll do a little bit of maybe this kind of setup. And I was kind of wondering if we do, yeah, it's going to look so much more interesting if we do this kind of thing. And then what I'll also do is, where would I find, oh, here they are. What I'm also going to do is I'm just going to do this, right? Just like so, and grab ourselves 2 pieces of there and there. And what I will do is I'll get rid of this one, so there's not so much stuff there. And what I'll do is we'll grab the slightly taller seating through here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we're also after yeah, that works. I think that works. We could extend it a little bit, like so. Yeah, that's going to be. There we go. I like that. That's awesome. That looks a much better lounge than that one. Our forest lounge over here is a bit rough and ready, but this is awesome. Let's so this is going to go to coast. We're going to open that up and let's get our little decal over there for coast to coast. In my mind, it's going to look a little something like that. Welcome coast to coast. That's cool. The other one will be over here and then there. I like that. I like that a lot. So we're starting to see some lounges. Now the big challenge with these lounges is, of course, that if you're coming here, but you're also trying to... We could... Not quite there, though. What we could do is we could move this bathroom to this side. I think that's going to be a good. So let's do that. Move the bathroom here. So we need 5 tiles. Ooh, that's actually an access point. No, they're not good. They're definitely. We can move the access point over there. So let's do that. Clean out, get the door out of the way there, and just close that back up. And we'll add the door over here so the guys can come through there. All good. And we'll get this arrangement of stuff in there. We'll get a bit of a door going on. Now the question is, do we do it over here? Yeah, so let's grab ourselves a door over there. And then from that perspective, we can actually even move, we can even make a slightly, we can make a fair bit of a difference here by getting things to work a little bit better here. Now, this needs to be a bathroom, so I won't pause the game while I do this. So we'll do that. That's going to be the bathroom. In order to make it look nicer, I'm going to put the tile arrangement over there as well. This is going to be the female bathroom for everybody, basically. Now let's grab our stuff in here. Okay, and on the other side, gonna have a bit of this. I will also put in our hand dryers, and I'll put in a little little plant over there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice. Open that one up for us, please. So that's our female bathroom. This one is going to be closed. And what we'll do is we will get rid of that and we'll clear all of this stuff out. Open that up. And now, if we try and provide something to get up there, almost back up at the million mark. Ooh. Across different zones. Let's just make sure that this is in fact nice and secure. Okay. Okay, mayday. Zoom flight, just pause it. Zoom flight, weight class medium is experiencing an engine failure, emergency, and requires a fire truck assistance. Aha! Refusing or firing correctly. Okay, so let's accept that. You should find available slot to utilize in the next 30 minutes. Okay, so now we are, just pause it. I'm going to fail this because we don't have a medium slot. Can't go there. Yeah, I'm going to fail this. This is not going to work because I needed an open slot. I thought, yeah, so this is part of the issue, right? These things are slotted way too close together, and so that causes us a bit of a headache. Even this, I don't think I can move that apart from cancelling it. So, unfortunately, this one I'm going to fail. I am going to fail that because I don't have a slot for it to go into. Okay, hang on. Hang tight. Can we? Okay. What's happening? What's our flights here? EB70, FA586, and okay, let's just see. FA586, not boarded yet, but it's boarding now. FA586, boarding now. I can dismiss this aircraft. Okay, so let's have a quick look. If I give it a few minutes, board now. No, I'll have to dismiss it. Let's dismiss that aircraft. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I'm cancelling you so that we can make a room. I probably get a penalty for that. I need in the next 15 minutes. Okay, there you go. So you're going in here. Let's cancel that flight. Thank you. Fan is occupant. I'm a little worried. Let's see if once this flight is off a bit, I want to see if I can do it. Are you taking so much time? 26, 27, 28, 29. Pause it. Now let's try and schedule it. What's the time now? Emergency flight must plan within 30 minutes of current time. Yeah, so unfortunately that's not... Can I cancel that? Too late to cancel this flight. Yeah, so unfortunately, it seems like we're gonna The engine failure has been resolved with the following. We didn't handle it and we canceled some stuff. So that was not a great outcome for us. Not a great outcome for us. Okay. So we definitely need potentially a remote stand that we can assign to it. And this could go over here. Also, what I wanted to do, because we kind of talked about it, let's quickly fix. This is taxiway, right? Taxiway asphalt. Just wanted to kind of run it out that way. Do that and clean this out. Yeah, do that. Perfect. Now it's going to be better with the bigger flights going through there. All I want to just make sure we do is still set this to one way, and one way like so. I'll move this one up by one. It has two ways, so that at least. I'm not sure that's actually, strictly speaking, required. But anyway, that doesn't matter too much. This is two-way over here. What we do, however, want to do is this is small aircraft only. So I want to make sure that we're saying small aircraft only, please. Just so the big planes that's coming through here can know that this is small only. Okay, perfect. So we will need to look at something to better handle our emergencies. I just wanted to quickly finish off our lounge setup over here. So ideally speaking, I think it's okay if I do that. Ideally speaking, what we'll do is we'll slot something here. There's nothing that's going to be smaller. If we do this, right? No, that's not going to work either. Yeah, that's so really we will need it to run. We could put it in here. No, of course we can't do that. Of course we can't do that. So it'll have to go in here, or we'll have to expand in that specific area, which may not be too problematic, but it's going to look a little awkward. I'd maybe rather we slot it in here. I'd rather lose that decal, to be honest. I think that is about right. Floor must be cleared. Oh, maybe it's this thing. Let's just get rid of the decal quickly. Can I just do it this way? Yes, there we go. So get rid of the decal and then try that one more time. Okay, like so. There we go. Actually looks really good. Not too bad then, at least. One thing that we may do is actually we can move things around a little bit with this bathroom here. But anyway, I think what I wouldn't mind is just putting. I try and do this all the time. That's not quite excellent, but I think that's going to be okay. Now people can actually get down here. They can get to the bathroom down on this side. They can get up into the lounges as well. That's okay. I can change that. We can put a different decal somewhere over there. That's going to be good. Guys, I think that is where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do need to clean this up a little bit. But all in all, not too bad. We did have a bit of an emergency failure. So we're going to be fine, but I think we're okay. We can realign this bathroom this way and have a slightly different spacing arrangement over here, so it looks a little bit nicer over here. And we may move these. We may do something slightly different over here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. These are our lounges. I might finish off the other two in between episodes. But yeah, these are our lounges. So that is pretty much the end of this terminal. We do need the moving walkways, which we will finish off a few things in the next episode. But all in all, that component there is looking pretty good. This little piece of airport here is quite useful and I think is working really well. So if you've enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button. Leave me comments in the comments section down below. The algorithm does like that, so I would appreciate that as much as I possibly can. See you next time. Bye-bye.